Ever wonder the real secret behind Mr. Beast's billion-dollar success?
There's a reason no one makes videos like me, because no one wants to live the life I live or be in my head. They would be miserable.
It's not just insane work ethic or endless cash. It's a hidden decision matrix and his unique 4F personality type guiding every move.
Your business empire is much bigger than most people realize.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 26 and we have the largest YouTube channel in the world. Do 9 figures in Feastables. But a lot of that stems from being a very confused child that's not fitting in, that feels like a freak.
I'm going to show you exactly how this simple but powerful framework can easily and safely unlock massive growth for your own business based on insights from my book, The 4F Code, available on Amazon. As the #1 YouTuber with a billion-dollar chocolate business, watch what happens when he's forced to choose between finance, business and strategy, and family, relationships and community.
I just enjoy entrepreneurship, and I've been really deeply loving getting obsessed with Feastables. And I noticed that 46% of labor in West Africa on cocoa farms is child labor.
When these two worlds collide, Jimmy's choices reveal what he truly values.
How many kids do you think are in child labor in West Africa, just on cocoa farms? That's 1.5 million.
Some aspiring chocolate entrepreneurs might say, ooh, bad industry, avoid, but not Jimmy.
What we need to do is we need to, in my head, get to $1 billion a year in revenue as fast as possible while being ethically sourced and being profitable, because then I can point and go, look, we achieve scale ethically and we're making money.
Clearly, his drive isn't just money. Yes, his goal is to make $1 billion. On the way, he's stopping child labor. Is Jimmy just virtue signaling, oh, look what a good person I am? Actually, I'd argue there's something else.
I don't really talk about my dad much. That's, a long story. Don't need to get into it. But my mom,
Let's look at the relationship with his mom.
after I took enough risks and figured it out, my mom just said to me, you know what? I'm going to trust you. She stopped staying up all night worrying about me. I know this, you think about this all day. I'm going to just follow your lead. And our relationship has been, perfect ever since then.
But what about his closest relationship?
You could probably count on your hands the amount of people on the planet that actually would make a good partner for me. And she's just one of them. She really understands that work is what, is what I live for, what keeps me going. And she supports me and she understands how important it is.
Clearly seen Jimmy's family matters deeply, but finance takes the top spot. Here's a big question. He's put serious effort into his fitness. So where exactly does fitness rank in Jimmy's priorities today?
In terms of the gym, I know you've been working out a lot.
It's been brutal. I mean, some days I'm going to bed at 10 a.m. Other days I'm going to bed at 5 p.m. And it's it's a mess. It's really, and I used to figure out how to do the training, but it's just, truthfully, whatever's a priority, you'll get done. I just need to make it a priority again.
In the 4F system, fitness is personal wellness, like eating right, exercise, sleep. As a business owner, you're constantly torn between chasing growth and keeping your health in check.
But the ironic part is the more I help people, the more I get. I've read over 5,000 messages telling me to kill myself. I mean, there's definitely times where I would cry, but if my mental health was a priority, I wouldn't be as successful as I am. This is the price you have to pay.
But when is enough enough?
Honestly,
Looks like he prioritizes his business pursuits over his fitness, but how extreme does Jimmy go?
if I didn't work so much, I would spend more time researching Crohn's, because surely there's a better way to stop it than just destroying my immune system.
He never slows down, even with a serious illness. We can clearly see he prioritizes finance first, then family, then fitness. That means finance is the #1 driver to inform his decisions, but not so fast. We've still got the 4th F, fun. If you think you know what's coming, be ready for a big surprise. Most people think fun is good times, laughter, but in the 4F framework, fun also includes self-expression, risk-taking, entertainment, games. See where I'm going here?
I just enjoy entrepreneurship, and I've been really deeply loving getting obsessed with Feastables and other things.
Jimmy thinks about YouTube and Feastables all day long. But does that mean he's all about finance? I think that might be too simple, because the reality is these aren't just boring businesses that generate cash flow. Chocolate is a fun first food. You don't eat it for vitamins, you eat it because it feels good. And YouTube is a fun first platform. It's less of a search engine, more about clicking a thumbnail that makes you curious.
When I give hundreds of thousands of people in Africa clean drinking water, it's all hell breaks loose.
Yes, Mr. Beast's businesses make him a billionaire, but they also give him excitement, self-expression, and a world stage where he can prove he does the impossible.
Oh!
Oh crap! He makes videos showing him and his team doing what others can't do. That's the insight. More on this later.
You just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water.
I'm down 99 more wells in Africa to go. You're gonna love this video.
First, let's look at some key moments to try to discover his true priority: finance or fun. First $10,000 he ever made from a sponsor deal, he gave away. Most people would put it in the bank, and that would be finance. But Jimmy prioritizes getting people to take notice, and that's fun.
When you like flip the coin and it adds another $5 million.
But that didn't affect them. I lost a ton of money filming the show.
So Jimmy's not driven by finance, meaning money, but by the 4F area that shows he's different: self-expression. So this shifts our hierarchy. Now we've got fun on top of finance, on top of family, on top of fitness. Jimmy appears to be a fun-first personality type. That doesn't mean that he's not a serious person who is committed to his business. He absolutely is. But when you're a guy like Jimmy or many other men around the world and you have no dad growing up, fun becomes your vehicle to communicate the value that you're giving to the world.
When I see someone that's done so much good in the world still be misunderstood.
The ironic part is the more I help people, the more shit I get, to be honest.
He's got this thing to prove, this chip on his shoulder, huge source of energy as an entrepreneur. Never lose it, because you can use it to achieve great things.
About your parents, mum and dad, you talk about your mother a lot.
Yeah. No, I don't. I didn't get it from them.
Well, what influence did they both have on you?
Well, I don't really talk about my dad much. That's, a long story.
I see that Jimmy wants to protect kids, which makes me feel this is like healing, and he's protecting his own self as a child. I think it's awesome. I almost don't want to release this video because I don't want to risk him seeing this and going, oh, is that all I'm doing? And then stop. So please, Jimmy, keep being yourself. What's the final analysis for Jimmy's 4F type? Someone who has money to spare. That's an abundant mindset. So Jimmy is type A8, the leisure leader. He's rich and his primary motivation is enjoying the process of creation. He tends to trade off or sacrifice his own personal fitness. Now, I promised I'd show you exactly how to apply Jimmy's strategy in your own life. So how do you do that? Jimmy's secret to success is simple. He hires experts and surrounds himself with people who share his vision. If you're serious about growing your own business, you should do the same. Find a coach or mentor you trust. If your goal is to build your business on YouTube, join a community run by a YouTuber you can trust. That can make all the difference. In fact, I host a weekly mastermind specifically designed for entrepreneurs looking to grow their business through YouTube. If you're curious about joining, let's schedule a quick 15-minute chat to see if we're a good match. Email me through the link in the description and we'll go from there. So Jimmy, if you're watching, let's hop on a call, because I didn't have a dad and I turned out to be a great dad. My kid's living his best life and I know you like to hire experts. That's me. Let's do this. And if you're just curious about your own 4F type, take my free 4F quiz. It's 3 quick questions, takes 2 minutes. It'll tell you what you value and what other people value with a similar type. You might be the same type as Mr. Beast, or you might be completely different. Take the quiz to find out now. I'll see you in the next video.